Uh. Oh ne, wir machen das nochmal anders. So, haben wir. Er kann kein Examen durchführen, weil er noch nicht das erforderliche Level hat. Okay. Oder habe ich einfach nur kein... Ah, ich habe auch kein Primärsiegel mehr. Okay.
My, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks so.
Schlacht am Roten Canyon, Weiße Wolken, Kapitel 2, ein Gefühl der Vertrautheit.
So, we are taking children into battle, are we? I'm not certain I will be able to sleep soundly after beholding something like that. I shall allow you to turn back the hands of time. But no, this power...
Ja. So, wir können wieder alle mitnehmen. Dieb. Okay, Treffen plus 6. Treffer ausweichen und kritisches Ausweichen. Okay. Das heißt, er hat dann eine Stärke von 14. Jo. Er hat Axt. Oh. Was hat er denn? Bogenreichweite um 1. Das heißt, er kann auf 3 Felder angreifen. Okay. Der hat Nummer 17. Die haben beide 17. Und du hast halt 4 plus. Genau, 17, 10. Okay. So, Position. Euch beiden hätte ich gerne vorne definitiv. Du tauschst mal mit ihr. Wie weit kommt ihr? Verteidigung 9. Das heißt, ihr macht mir ganze 8 Schaden. Also dich können wir vorne lassen und dich. Oh, das tut weh. Okay. Jetzt gucken wir noch im Inventar nach. Wir nehmen mal das Stahlschwert. Du kriegst den Übungsbogen. Extra. Da kriegt man das Lederschild. Ich glaube, Dimitri kriegt das Schild. Okay. Ja.
The Red Canyon. This is the first time I have ever been here. It's like, let's get this battle out of the way, Professor. The thieves must have already been driven back.
The Knights chased us all the way here?
Chief, let's get out of here. There's no way.
Shut your dumb mouth! Where would we go at this point? You can't be a thief!
According to our info, if we advance, I'll leave the rest to you.
So.
I'll cut through.
Ich werde euch mal hier hinstellen. Da hat er nämlich jetzt auch Stufe 5.
Not good.
Du kommst halt überall dran. Das ist das Problem. Ich muss erstmal. Und dann positioniere ich euch hier drumherum.
Here goes. Stay focused. Here we go.
I'll go.
Ready.
Ah, sehr schön. So, du machst ihm keinen Schaden, das haben wir ja aus. Jetzt kommt der Bogen noch. Wieso hast du ihm keinen Schaden gemacht? 17. Du hast doch einen Angriff von 17. Und du hast eine Verteidigung von 12. Das heißt rein theoretisch, dass ich 5 Schaden hätte kriegen müssen. Oder nicht? Ah! Kann ich auch warten? Ach so! Ah, okay.
I must stay focused. I know they are just...
So wäre es noch niedrig.
That was tough. I'm starting. If I'd hesitate.
So. Und dann nehmen wir noch dich mit.
Next time, bring your friends. Finished already?
So, und du kannst... Moment mal, kannst du eigentlich auch heilen? Nee. Dann bitte einmal du heilen.
Quite helpful.
Und dann sammeln wir uns hier drum rum. Passiert irgendwas? Ja, die beiden, die rücken auf. Wie? Ach, du kommst wieder dahin. Hier können wir den einen anlocken. Und dann war's das auch erstmal.
Ineffective.
So. Ja, du hast mal Level 4.
Another win.
I haven't...
Du heilst bitte einmal.
Sorry.
Wie machen wir das jetzt am geschicktesten? Wie weit kommst du? Du kommst nur bis dahin. Dich könnte ich noch dahin schicken. Also wenn ich dich jetzt hierhin schicke, du machst da 12 Schaden. Du machst nicht genug Schaden. Dich könnte ich... Ja, euch könnte ich mit dem Tumult, okay. Dann würdest du auf ihn gehen, du machst bei ihm aber eh keinen Schaden. Oh Gott sei Dank, hab getroffen. So, du nimmst bitte ihn weg.
What's done is done. I did it!
So. Und dann kannst du... Tumult machen.
It's our chance to prevail.
Du greifst sie dann an, das ist... Ah, guck mal. Ha?
The fight continues.
Das habe ich gar nicht gesehen. Die rücken wieder auf. Jetzt wollen wir mal vor allem die rüberbringen, die noch ein niedriges Level haben. Und das ist nur noch Ingrid, wenn ich das richtig sehe. Der Rest ist auf Level 5, beziehungsweise 7 und 6. Hier kriegen wir noch ein Item. Ein Rostbogen. So. Ich komme aber mit Ingrid nicht dran. Das heißt, ich ziehe mich mal hier ein Stück zurück. Werde ihn hier hinsetzen. Ihn können wir lassen. Ihn können wir lassen, ja. Das ist okay. Du gehst auf Sylvain, das war klar. So, Magier. Jetzt kommt der entgegen. Der entgegen. Und der. Der Magier kommt ein Stück entgegen. Wie weit kommst du? So weit. Das reicht nicht. Wir nehmen mal die Sturmlanze.
You weren't ready. I can't relax here.
Was hast du denn für eine Resistenz? Oh, 2 nur. Du hast eine gute Resistenz. Ah, du kannst mich doppeln. Du hast keine gute Resistenz. Ich stelle nochmal dahin und machen dich einfach fertig.
Who's next?
Du hast gar keine gute Resistenz. Du kommst definitiv da raus. Du kannst da nochmal heilen.
Huh, thanks.
So, ihr rückt auf. Das ist okay. Du versuchst Ingrid Schaden zu machen. Das klappt aber nicht.
That's it.
Ingrid hat damit Level 4.
I'm not at my best today.
Kein schönes Level Up leider. Fünf Schaden kann man akzeptieren.
You're out of luck. I had to do it.
So. Wer kommt denn da von euch hin? Du kommst dahin, ne? Ja, der Bogenschütze kommt dahin. Der kann auch treffen. Was hast du für einen Angriff? 14. Du hast 14 Angriff. Das heißt, ihm machst du ja gar keinen Schaden.
We stole this treasure. It's all ours. There's no way we're gonna give it up to some...
This is our chance.
Tumult. Trifft nicht, sehr schön. Selbst wenn er getroffen hätte... Wo wollt ihr denn hin? Hä? Genau, kein Schaden. Das hat man ja schon ausgerechnet. So, 10 Schaden. Ja, wie man das so. Dann darfst du dahin und ihn glatt machen, hoffentlich. Sehr schön.
I did what I had to.
Jetzt zu dir. Wir nehmen den Windschnitt. Und du darfst mit der Eisenlanze in den Rest gehen.
Just give up. Guess I've gotten better.
Oh, das ist ein schönes Level Up. Truhenschlüssel erhalten, ja, weiß ich. So, und du darfst direkt mal heilen.
You're a big help.
Was hast du denn für eine Verteidigung? Von 9. Das tut ganz schön weh. Habe ich noch eine Fähigkeit, wo ich mehr... Verteidigung kriege? Nee. Du hast ja eine Verteidigung von 11 mit dem Schild. Richtig? Nee, eben nicht. Wieso nicht? Ach, Schutz. Ah, hier, Schutz gesamt. Ah, jetzt verstehe ich das. Okay. Bin ich auf 8. Ah, okay. Kapiert. Okay. Du hast 14. Du hast aber 17, das heißt 3 Schaden. 3 Schaden. Ja, und du hast halt zu viel. Wo wollt ihr jetzt hin? Ihr kommt auf uns zu, das ist sehr gut. Nosferatu können wir da hinsetzen einmal. Dann können wir dich schon mal anschwächen. Und dann kommst du dran.
You weren't ready.
Und du dürftest 26 Schaden machen. Da fehlt genau ein Schadenspunkt. Dann nimm ruhig den Wind. Du hast noch Level. Du hast noch Level 5. Ist okay. Ein Schaden kann ich mit leben. Also die 9 Schadenspunkte kann ich mit leben.
Too easy.
So. Du hast 12 Schutz. Du hast 16 Angriff. Da müsste ich eigentlich wieder hier Dedu reinsetzen. Ich glaube, das mache ich auch gleich. Wir gehen hier schon mal zur Richtung Truhe. Dann kannst du schon mal heilen.
Sorry.
Die hat halt eine hohe Resistenz von 13, ne?
Thank you.
Du kannst die Truhe schon mal aufmachen. Goldbarren, sehr schön. Dann kommst du da rein. Du kommst hier zur Unterstützung.
My thanks.
Jetzt hat er einen Angriff von 29 und einen Schutz von 18. Das heißt, du machst ihm keinen Schaden.
Now!
Wenn er trifft, Pech. Trifft nicht, sehr schön. So, was kannst du machen? Du kannst schon mal 20 Schaden machen, das nehmen wir auch. Dann kann Ingrid... Oh, was ist zerbrochen? Die Eisenlanze. Dann kannst du schon mal dahin gehen. Und Ingrid kann abstauben.
Seems I prevailed. I'm getting.
Du hast jetzt natürlich einen niedrigeren Angriff, dadurch, dass deine Eisenlanze zerstört ist. Wie viele Lanzen? Hast du noch eine Lanze dabei? Du hast noch eine Rostaxt. Und du hast einen Übungsbogen. Haben wir noch irgendwo eine Lanze? Ja, eine Rostlanze. Ah, die bringt ja auch nichts. Du kannst wieder heilen. Okay, dann ist Sylvain nur noch zum Anlocken gut. Mit 12 Verteidigung. Okay, ihr kommt entgegen. Du hast einen Angriff von 14. Das wären 2 Schaden dann falsch. Schutz 14, der kann dir nichts. Dir erst recht nicht.
Damn! They're coming from the west, too!
Dich tun wir mal dahin. Ingrid kommt dahin. So. Eisenarzt.
I aim for greatness.
Oh, du bist jetzt natürlich voll drinne. Ah, das hält sie aus. Sie hat immerhin 9, das heißt nur 5 Schaden.
Thank you.
Ja, haben wir mit gerechnet. So, wie weit kommst du? Dich muss ich definitiv rausholen aus der Ecke. Du hast eine Resistenz von 11, von 5. Ja, so ist das okay. Was hast du für eine Resistenz von 7? Dann muss ich so
Should I
machen.
have held back?
Well done.
So, du hast jetzt eine Resistenz von 11. Das heißt, du machst mir keinen Schaden. Sehr schön. Haben wir doch gut gelöst. Und du hättest auch retten müssen. So, wer hat denn noch ein niedriges Level? Du? Ja, komm. 2 Schaden kann man verkraften.
You're weak.
So. Bevor wir weitergehen, gucken wir erstmal, was passiert.
You saved me.
So, Mercedes hat Level 6. Resistenz, ja, ist okay.
Thank you.
So. Du hast einen Angriff von 14. Das heißt, ich kann ihn reinsetzen, ihn nicht unbedingt und ihn. Die beiden kann ich gleich reinsetzen zum Anlocken. So. Der Bogenschütze bewegt sich jetzt auch.
Useful.
Du hast jetzt eine Resistenz von 5 tatsächlich. ich muss mal gucken, wie weit du kommst. So weit. Kann ich dann auch eigentlich... Ach so, ja, ich verstehe.
Oh, thanks.
Da habe ich jetzt einen Denkfehler gemacht. Ah, die 2 Schaden können wir in Kauf nehmen. Du hast halt nur Schutz von 9 und von 8. Aber Schwert ist gegenüber Lanze, glaube ich, im Vorteil, richtig? Das weiß ich auch. Das kenne ich auch. Ich will nur... Ich suche noch Geländearten, das können wir auch.
So, I shall...
Have you heard? To become needless, I
Ja,
hope
das
that
wissen wir doch. Okay. Keine Ahnung. Können wir ja gleich mal ausrechnen. 5 einmal, er kann nicht doppeln. Damit habe ich nicht gerechnet. Du kannst hier schon mal 10 Schaden machen, ganz dringend. Und dann machst du bitte hier 22 Schaden, danke.
Why am I even here?
So, damit hast du auch Level 6.
I can
Jetzt zu dem hier. Ich glaube, den darf ich machen.
That's how it goes.
So.
Sorry.
So, du darfst die Erfahrungspunkte da hinten einsammeln. Und hier stellen wir uns jetzt drumherum auf. So.
You're amazing.
So, du kommst mal kurz dahin. Gut. Du kommst dahin. Du kommst dahin. Du kannst da stehen bleiben, dann kommst du nämlich hier hin. Du kommst hier hin. Du kommst hier hin. Und dich stellen wir da hinten hin. So. Du kannst erstmal 8
Sending these brats instead of the knights.
Schaden machen. So, damit hast du schon mal Level 6.
That's so.
Dann kannst du schon mal 11 Schaden machen. Dann hast du nur Level 5. Und du kannst schon mal 10 Schaden machen. So, wer hat denn das niedrigste Level? Ingrid? Ingrid habe ich aber auch noch nicht entwickelt. Das heißt, wer darf abstauben? Ach komm. Okay, du holst dir immer 8. So, dann darfst du noch mal drauf schießen, Ash. Und dann darfst du noch mal Wind einsetzen.
I should have never listened to that.
Und damit hat Annette Level 6.
Feeling
Oh,
stronger.
schönes Level up.
We have defeated the thieves. We'll follow the knight's instructions for what to do next. You let us...
So. Ist eigentlich irgendjemand im Stream? Das wäre immer interessant zu wissen.
Why, thank you so.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it's...
Es tut mir leid.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too... Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here. Here? I dare say it would be impossible. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and the strange feeling of familiar, and yet a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like, if I was somehow here before, I wonder what...
Professor? We should return to the monastery soon. We're all ready for the journey.
It is time to depart. But know that... Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more. I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
Das stimmt.
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are.
We're finally back. I'll leave the report to Lady... Huh. Edelgard. Does the Black Eagle House have a mission to see to? Remember, on a real battlefield, you can never dismiss the possibility of the worst-case scenario. Take care, Edelgard.
There's no need to state the obvious, Dimitri. But tell me, why the perhaps you doubt my abilities? If so, your lack of insight is disappointing.
That's not what I meant. If I've offended you, I hope you'll accept my apology.
Don't worry about it. Professor, we must hurry. Everyone's waiting on you.
I suppose I should be off too. Try not to let her get to you, Dimitri. I promise?
Warum so besorgt?
I'll tell you all about it. Some other time.
Mysterious.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry. Good. I have high... By the way, how was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a god for a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven. Long ago, the divine Saros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here. She is the mother of all life. I see. During your time here, I pray that you come to...
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when...
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me?
Weiß ich nicht. Ein Geist glaube ich nicht.
No, of course we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected? Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on. And now I'm forced to stay with... No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist. When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrestia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
Und das, was für eine Mission ist, sehen wir gleich. Bin gleich wieder da. Wir machen mal Autodialoge.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Nope.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
Ja, gut. Sylvain hat Geburtstag. Ja.
Thank you so much.
Geld dürfte hier jetzt kein Problem sein. Ja. Ja, bitte.
Did you want something?
Yep.
I see. If you have the time, then please assist me. I am to water the flowers in the greenhouse.
Ja, gerne.
Thank you. Only do not water the ones in that corner. They are from Dusker. They require a dry environment. The roots will rot otherwise. Yes, they are.
Ich mag den Du.
I owe you a debt of gratitude.
Warum?
In both the extracurricular activities here at the Academy and on the battlefield, your presence has been instrumental in the defense of His Highness. You have my sincerest thanks. I see. Was there something else you wanted?
Ich geh da mal das Wasser holen.
Then please, excuse me.
Okay, der Du hat... Ja, wir erkunden natürlich erstmal. Whoa.
You have spent quite some time in here. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste? You must try harder.
So. Wir gucken nach Unterstützungsgesprächen. Dimitri und Ash.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh. Well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like sweet things, right?
Well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right. Lenato would be furious with me, I'm sure.
If Lord Lenato says something to you, I'll write him a letter of protest. I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know. But to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand, I really do. When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I have a question. Answer me this. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
Oh. Das war schön. Und Ingrid.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this. But on horseback, your handling of a lance is far superior. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise?
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way, where did you learn that fierce jab of yours? I'm pretty sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it? Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well now, he never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Dusker. Since we lost Glenn, along with so many others.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed so much. Despite the sorrow, I intend to become a powerful knight. A knight like yourself. And like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of my homeland, the holy kingdom of Fargus, and for all who have died protecting it. To that end, I hope you will spar with me again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my pleasure. After all, I value our training sessions as much as you do.
Das war auch eine ein schönes Support-Gespräch. Und dann die Du und... Oh, die Du hat ein paar. Mit Sylvain, Mercedes und Annette.
To-do, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Ja.
Sylvain.
Yeah?
You are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides,
Richtig so.
I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats. Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be?
So sieht's
Besides,
aus.
people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk. Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me and Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
Oh, schön.
Dear Goddess, please protect us.
Und sie ist wieder am Beten.
Mercedes.
Oh, to do. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety. And praying for good desserts tonight. And that my next exam goes well.
The Fodlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dudu. Weren't you born in Dusker?
Yes.
Do the people of Dusker pray to the goddess too?
Dusker had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
Interessant.
In Dusker, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Dusker is a ruin.
Dusker may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great! I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Interessant.
Dusker is gone, I'm still here.
Okay, das Tor wurde anscheinend zerstört. Na, Annette, was machst du Schönes?
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
Eine Explosion.
Well, as you can see,
Ja.
the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked.
Ja, ich auch.
I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Right, sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time. Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
Ja. Felix und Annette wieder.
Today's dinner is steak and then a cake that's yummy yum. Now it's time to fill my tummy tummy tum. Oh, this mountain of sweets and treats that I long to eat. Oh, stacks of steaks and cakes and crumbs and yums.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Felix,
Freilich.
you weren't listening, were you?
I heard enough to know that you're hungry.
No, I mean, well, yes. At least tell me you didn't see the dance.
You have nice footwork. Get something to eat. I can take over watering the plants.
You're evil, Felix!
And you're shouting.
You can't just spy on people while they're singing without even saying anything! It's not right!
I actually did call out that I was coming in. It's not my fault you didn't hear.
Well, you need to speak louder! Ugh, this is so embarrassing.
Frau
Of
Logik.
course I was singing some silly food song I made up. I should have been singing about bears or swamp beasties.
I didn't realize there were songs about bears and swamp beasties. That food song seemed to be close to your heart. Your stomach isn't far from your heart, after all.
Oh, you are the worst!
Huh. What was that about? I better water these plants. Wouldn't want them to get thirsty, or they might start swimming too.
Oh. Das ist mies.
Wow, Ash, training again? You're taking this whole night thing pretty seriously.
It's just my daily training. Maybe you could stand to be a little more eager yourself? If I want to be a great knight, I've got no choice but to put the effort in.
No choice. I think you're making life too difficult. Knights don't have to be perfect. All I'm saying is, I've seen some pretty sloppy knights out there.
That's not going to be me. I'm going to be a proud knight, virtuous and gallant.
Virtuous and gallant? Are you kidding me? If you just ride around being virtuous, people will get fed up. They'll boot you out of town.
It's never wrong to have virtue, not even if it means being made an outcast.
Interesting idea. You think very highly of this whole virtue thing. Say, have there been any knights who became great just by thinking highly of themselves? Think on this. Knights are supposed to protect people and earn their admiration. Isn't that right?
Well, yes. So what are you saying I should do?
Seize people's hearts!
What do you mean?
You want people to love you? Offer them something they haven't got. Guess what that is? It's you, Ash. They don't have you. Get out there, buddy. Be valiant. Help people. Here, I'll show you how it works.
Sylvain, don't go bothering people.
Hey there, cutie. You seem to have lots of bags there. They must be heavy. My name's Sylvain. Let me help you out. Are these going in the warehouse?
Helping out those in need, I guess that's a good start.
No thanks necessary. It's been enough just to be able to talk to you. Well, if you insist. How about we go get some tea? It must be fate that we met like this. I'd like to get to know you.
Great night, huh? More like a great Seems like all he wants to do is flirt with women. No, I can't allow this. I have to stop him.
So, Ash und Mercedes.
Oh no, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
It's true that I'm quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it. I just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Oh, this won't end well. If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey Ash, which seasonings should I use? These ones?
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you. That one goes best with meat, but for stir-fry, what you really want is this.
So. Wir haben einige Unterstützungsgespräche, wie ihr seht. Mit Annette jetzt noch.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high, and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege.
Oh yeah.
This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. but this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
Mhm. So, damit hätten wir Ash auch komplett. Sylvain mit Annette noch.
Hey, Annette. Hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair.
Hat sie recht.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
Ja. Also man merkt, Sylvain ist ein richtiger Schützenjäger. Der macht vor keiner Frau Halt. Mercedes und Annette, zwei beste Freundinnen.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy? It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place. You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
Ja.
That's just what I was about to say.
Das merkt man
I've known
sofort.
you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and We've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
Run!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you. Run!
Sie rennt weg und sie geht. Ah, schön. So, Annette und Ingrid.
Hello, Ingrid. Can I have just a teeny tiny moment of your time?
Sure. I can spare a moment or two.
I was wondering, do you have any interest in fashion and makeup and stuff like that?
I haven't the time to bother with such frivolities. As long as basic hygiene is being met, then I'm happy.
Oh, but you're missing out on something so fun. I mean, it's not like you need it, of course. You've got beautiful bone structure, lovely hair, long legs, but aren't you interested in trying something new?
Well, thank you. I suppose I do find it all somewhat intriguing. But my time is precious to me, and my focus is on knighthood. Taking time to paint my face simply isn't a top priority.
Sure, but imagine if you could combine the two and become the most fabulous knight ever. Okay, maybe I'm taking it too far. I know knights don't necessarily need a ton of makeup or things like that for the job. I'm just saying, I really think you'd enjoy it if you opened your mind to it. All I'm talking about is a light touch. I can see it now. Your gorgeous face done up with a delicate application of makeup. The fabulous knight who everyone looks up to and wants to be.
Well, maybe? I guess. That does sound mostly harmless.
Hooray! Okay, we don't have a moment to lose. Here, take this makeup kit, play around with the colors, and see what speaks to you.
Now, wait just a...
I actually got that little kit as a gift the other day, and I wasn't sure what to do with it because I already have that one. It's a limited palette, but I think it fits the look you're going for perfectly.
I actually never agreed to start putting that stuff on my face, Annette.
What? Oh, well then, I guess this whole kit will have to go to waste. I'll just throw it away like the garbage it is.
You're throwing it away? I can't just stand by and let something go to waste. Okay. Alright. Thank you. We can do this.
That's the spirit! Oh, and I'm happy to help you learn to apply it too. Come on, let's go to my room. I have some brush techniques to show you before you get started.
Now, don't get carried away.
Ugh.
Played me like a fiddle.
Ja, das hat sie. So. Und damit haben wir alle Unterstützungsgespräche durch. Und jetzt nehmen wir die Quests an.
What the?
Right.
Oh, hier ist noch Bernadette.
Huh? What do you want? Sorry.
Da ist Petra. Ja, ich möchte Gärtnern. Und zwar einmal ernten.
If the flowers within the greenhouse are removed,
I feel I can empathize with them. Flowers that thrive, despite their environment, are truly inspiring, are they not?
Ah.
Inspirational.
Hier liegt auch wieder was.
What? I desired fresh air. I have a favor to ask.
So, das hätten wir.
What do you require?
Hier, wir kaufen
Do you
einfach
want to
die.
hire this? Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Battalions from, as we are allowed to hire them, as they fight. When that happens.
What do you require?
So.
Farewell.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? I'd love to catch up, but Hey, Professor. Fancy meeting you here. I know you're busy with a lot of things, but heck, I won't even charge you for my aid. What say you? It's a
Ja,
killer.
gerne.
Thank you. Now I'll have
Sie würde mich gerne mitnehmen, die Anna.
a merchant needs to know.
Hilda kann ich eh nicht mitnehmen. Ah, hier liegen noch ein paar Sachen.
Professor.
What?
Ach, ein neuer Bereich.
Let's see. Doubtless, there are times when one must take up their blade, even if there's no chance of winning. But this, it's downright senseless. Lord Lenato knows better. If he had enough allies to back his rebellion, it would be a different matter. My apologies. I was just thinking aloud. This whole situation is a bit too strange for my liking. Even with the necessary preparations in place, there is always a chance that something unexpected will occur. Please be ready for anything, Professor.
So, du hast eine Quest.
Will you do me a favor?
Ja. Nehmen wir gerne an.
His Highness is strong, but on the front lines, anything and losing him would be devastating. I hope the Church understands.
Da gebe ich dir sogar recht. So, jetzt müssen wir noch dahin.
I've heard whispers about Lord Lenato. Why would such a kind man... Oh, Professor. You were working late last night, weren't you? A ghost might rise up from the well to get you if you stay up too late. Or so I'm told. I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, hier liegt noch was. Da haben wir Sylvain. Wie bist du denn motiviert, mein Freund?
Professor, have you seen Felix around? I swear, as soon as you take your eyes off him, of course he... Don't you love... I wish girls...
Ach, ich kann das doch gar nicht machen. Und wieder neu in den Bereich. Eingangshalle.
What? Sir.
Good deal. Abyss? You're interested in that? Ancient, sprawling... Some folks have made their home there, but only the most enterprising...
So, jetzt gehen wir schnell dahin. Geht schneller.
Let's see. Thanks for your help.
Hey.
Mantel. Großer Statur.
Impressive. Here to train? You really are as hardworking as they say. Spoken like a true hard worker.
Catherine, but you should
That's so.
Hier kommen wir auch noch nicht hin. Danke. Nein, nach Abyss gehen wir noch nicht tatsächlich. Wir machen erstmal hier alles, was nötig ist. Hier können wir halt auch noch nichts machen.
Really?
Ich möchte mein Hobby nachgehen.
Thank you so
Ja.
much for your help.
Aber ein Stahlbogen hier. So. Ja, ich. Ah, hier Chorleiter. Annette und Ingrid.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone, regardless of the quality, this is a good chance.
Und hier kann ich eh noch nichts machen. Richtig, richtig. Da oben haben wir noch Quests. Die nehmen wir natürlich jetzt auch noch an. dann gehen wir nach Abyss runter.
Well... Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Would you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Ah, okay, hier.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Also. Nee, in die Richtung müssen wir.
Hey, you.
Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once. It was by request of the son of that family, Christoph. I have a request.
So. Oh, geht doch mal aus dem Weg.
Really?
Ah, da liegt was.
Thanks for your help.
Genau. Haben wir noch irgendwo Quest? Ne, aber da kommen wir noch. Jetzt gehen wir aber erstmal da ein. Ah, ich komme da nicht runter. Aber bis gucken wir uns gleich an, würde ich sagen. Bis gleich. So. Jetzt haben wir auch noch ein bisschen unsicher machen. Mortem Oni, vielen Dank für dein Follow. Willkommen in der Fire Ice Crew. Mach's dir gemütlich. Ich wünsche viel Spaß hier bei uns. Ach, jetzt kann ich hier... Ach! Guckt mal, jetzt kann ich hier Waffen... Ach, so ist ja geil. Huh. Ich hoffe, ich habe deinen Namen richtig ausgesprochen. Okay, da kann ich auf jeden Fall handeln. Hier ist ein Dieb.
Mercy, I beg you. Costas never meant to attack the church. He was tricked. They don't understand that. They'll kill me. But you can let me go. Please. I've got a quiet life waiting for me back home.
Ja. Ah, komm, du kriegst mal das. Yuri.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. Unless you've been sent here under someone's order. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kind of recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. Want my help? Best to forget about it.
Okay. Hier der Mittelsmann.
Need something?
Okay. Dann kommen wir tatsächlich.
This one?
Okay.
See you again soon.
Maybe. Can't say I'm surprised about Lord Lenato. The writing was on the wall. If anything, it's more surprising it didn't happen sooner. Lord Lenato answers to Count Rowe of Fargus, the man who adopted me. I'm not in contact with the Count anymore, but that's how I know. Gaspar territory smacks of war. It'll be interesting to see how things... Can you take care of something for me?
Ja, gerne. So. Wir gucken uns hier natürlich noch weiter um. Da geht's nicht lang.
What's that?
Hey, you. Wait a minute. Ah, got it. I guess welcome to Abyss. This town.
The thing is...
What do you require? Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Okay.
Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking. Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Okay.
Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery. Now let me see. Perhaps you'd have better luck with the animals of the monastery.
Verstehe ich noch nicht
Now let me
ganz.
see. Your guidance is lacking. Now let me see. Your guidance is lacking.
Und Anna will ich auf jeden Fall mitnehmen.
Fare thee well.
Despite no one in when the next generation proved to be flush with crest.
Hey.
Maybe. I owe you.
So, jetzt gehen wir hier runter.
Really? Haven't seen your face before. You're clear. Oh, you're that new. The name's Balthus. Formerly of... Don't beat around the bush, pal. You want my help? Yeah, I get it. If I were you, I'd...
Come on, who are you? You're that new Even here, people have been. I heard you were beautiful, but. What? Sorry, but I think it's.
Kapitel 5. Okay. Ich dachte echt, ich hatte Kapitel 4 schon abgeschlossen. Übungsschwert. Eisenaxt. Plus, das ist gut. Glaube ich zumindest. Ah, hier haben wir Konstanz.
And who might you be? A visitor from above, Oh, but of course! You rumors have been It's a pleasure to make your... Oh, have you then rejoice? For you did come seeking my aid, yes? Hopefully with something befitting an assignment for the Officers Academy? How splendid! I was a former attendee there myself, you know. I shall be a model of...
Sehr schön. Haben wir schon mal eine neue. Und das war's. Mehr haben wir hier jetzt nicht, ne? Und das können wir erst nach Kapitel 13 freischalten.
See you again soon.
Okay. Ich glaube, hier sind wir damit auch durch.
Hey.
Hey, you, listen up. Lots of things happen down here. Oh, have you explored Abyss yet? Some shiny treasure. You're one of those treasure snobs who think...
So, dann gehen wir wieder zum Kloster. So, jetzt wollen wir hier runter. Hier hin. Hier hoch. Ja, möchte ich.
That's the third time this month. Well, that's that. Father never relents. Oh, Professor. Hello. Did you need something? Well, that is... I was just tossing out something I have no need of. It's important to keep our spaces clean after all. You do well to remember that too, Professor. A clean space makes for a clean mind, or some such. Getting rid of things you have no need for is the first step to managing one's belongings in an economical way. Does that surprise you? Perhaps it seems ill-befitting someone of noble birth to care about such things. Despite my family's nobility, we've never been particularly wealthy. So my father raised me to be conservative with my resources, paring down when necessary. He also encouraged me to keep my living spaces immaculate, so the two go hand in hand, I suppose. Yes, he's a good person. Even when managing our territory used up most of our family's resources, he still went out of his way to ensure my comfort. Oh, just a scrap of paper. It was already written on, so no good for note-taking. And obviously, I can't use it to clean my lance. So I tossed it. No need to hang on to inconsequential things, you know. Professor, did you come to check on me for any particular reason? I hope Sylvain and Felix aren't getting into trouble as they tend to do.
Ich wollte mich nur mit dir unterhalten.
Oh, well, if there's nothing important, I'll be on my way then. I still have some cleaning to take care of, after all. Talk to you later, Professor.
So. Folgendes. Wir müssen ein paar Primärsiegel kaufen.
Welcome. This one?
Kaufen wir mal einfach 5 Stück.
Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you. This
Und
one?
davon kaufen wir auch mal 2.
Thank you. Please come again.
Examen können wir gleich machen. Das heißt, wir gehen jetzt in die Speisekammer. Also die beiden möchte ich auf jeden Fall mal mitnehmen. Deswegen erstmal mit denen.
Oh, exquisite! This is exactly the meal I've been craving.
This is one of my favorites. How did you know?
This takes me back.
This looks delicious.
So.
Yeah, you did.
This is my...
I'm not.
Ooh, eating
So. Ja, komm.
You could make it. I could do. Feels pretty. I could do. You could make it. I get it.
So, jetzt lass mal gucken. Dimitri.
This one. That was. That.
Tun?
I appreciate. I have. It seems. I appreciate.
I could do. You see, I shall. You see, my effort.
So.
I learned. Thanks. It's all.
I thought. Oh. Hey, that.
Und noch ein.
This. Am I? This.
There's something I'd like you... that
Professor.
Ja, gerne.
Thanks a million.
Ja, Mercedes, komm. Quatsch mal ein
Good evening,
bisschen.
Professor. Returning from work, I take it? I commend you for working so late into the evening. All of my days at the Academy are enriching thanks to you. Try not to overtax yourself, alright? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help, you know. Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit. Yet you seemed very composed and mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students. If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake. Oh, you know, I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was. My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can. Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
So. Auch das hätten wir. Hi. Ich höre dich. Wir haben Kuchen.
Thank you.
Ja. Ja, gleich.
You think I'd cheat?
Nein.
On you, baby?
Die haben geschlafen.
Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear.
Winkelach Soda.
Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought.
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it. Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry. Come on, it's hard on me too. If only I had someone to comfort me. Professor, it's okay if you want to console me. I happen to have some exquisite tea back in my quarters. You could come by and we could chat about love. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
Das ist wirklich ein Schottenjäger ohne seinesgleichen. So.
We'll get this done. This should be pretty good job.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
This isn't so hard.
Progressiv, das ist gut.
Mastery is within my grasp.
Und noch ein
Hello, Professor.
Unterstützungsgespräch.
Do you have a moment?
Also,
Well, I
heute
have
haben wir
this
echt
book
viele
of battle tactics that I
Unterstützungsgespräche.
borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
Das.
Great, thank you so much. It's about this diagram here. I don't get why the knights are grouping up in that forest there. I just can't see the advantage to a formation like that.
Und so erklärte dann er,
Yay, I
wann
finally
es
get
geht.
it! You really are a great teacher.
Das meiste hat sie ja selbst rausgefunden.
No way! I couldn't have done it without you. I just love learning new things. That's
Ist
why
auch
I came
richtig
to
so.
the Officers Academy. I want to learn magic, battle tactics, martial arts, and, well, all kinds of stuff. I'm learning more now than I have in my whole entire life. Speaking of, I'd better go visit the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Überanstreng dich ja nicht.
That's just not possible. I always find it's more tiring to laze around doing nothing. I've never been any good at that. I have to have something to do. Like on my days off, I need to get up early and take care of the cleaning first, or I just can't relax. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm so glad you agree. You'd be surprised how rare it is to find people like us. Mercy never sets foot outside her room on her days off. I don't get that girl sometimes. Not to mention... Oh wait. Oh no! I was supposed to be on cooking duty today! I completely forgot! Sorry, Professor, but I have to run. Thanks again for your help! Ah! Who put this stupid barrel here?
So. Sehr schön. Hätten wir das auch. Und jetzt machen wir erstmal Examen. Dedun wird zum Kämpfer, logisch. Das besteht ja, ist ja 100% klar. Er kriegt wenigstens etwas dazu. Felix wird zum Rodone. Was machen wir denn echt? Zum Kämpfer logischerweise. Und Sylvain wird zum Soldat. Ah, er ist schon Soldat, gut. Ingrid fehlt noch. Ingrid wird auch zum Soldaten. So. Da hätten wir jetzt unser komplettes Team erstmal hochgelevelt. Richtig? Genau, Sylvain. Wir haben wieder Unterstützungsgespräche. Hören wir uns auch noch an.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
Na, noch was zu sagen?
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Ja, Wappen spielt in diesem Spiel eine große Rolle.
Hi, Lysithia! When are you gonna teach me magic? Is now good? Why do I have to? Why? Because you're way better at it than me, silly. Is that so? I thought you were something of an honor student at the School of Sorcery. Well, sure, but I wouldn't say I've got any kind of natural talent for it. I'm gonna have to try very hard to become as good of a mage as you are. What is that supposed to mean? Are you implying that I don't work hard too? If you think my skills are inherent, you are sorely mistaken. No, I wasn't saying that at all. Everyone knows how hard you work. I just meant that if I want to be as good as you, I'll have to work really incredibly hard. And what is it you want to learn about? Oh, so you'll teach me? Thank you so much! Actually... Oh, I get it now. I never thought about it that way before. Look at how quickly you're picking this up. You're clearly very skilled already. Don't be silly. You're just that good of a teacher. Your way of looking at the world is so fundamentally different from mine. Do you insist on taking the conversation in that direction? Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing that. There I go, saying the wrong thing again. It's fine. Let's just drop it. A bit more self-confidence would go a long way for you, Annette. Huh? That's all I've got for you today. I need to get going now. Lots to do. Oh, I'm so sorry to take up your time. Thanks again for teaching me.
Auch interessant, die beiden. Gut. Konstanze kann ich nicht mitnehmen. Die möchte ich aber anstatt für Mercedes mitnehmen. Und Dimitri kriegt Mercedes. Du behältst den Übungsbogen. So. Okay. Gut. So, du kommst dahin und du kommst dahin. Genau. 16 und 16.
What should I do? I'll cut through.
I'm on it.
The sun.
Quite helpful.
Here goes.
Thank you.
I'll go. Ja.
Weak.
Not good.
Nee, das war echt nicht gut. Ah, gut. Die kann auf jeden Fall heilen.
Can't afford to lose. Aw.
Da kommt... Gut, da kommt keiner von euch hin. Tut ganz schön weh. Aber sie trifft.
Who's next?
Ready.
I'll give it my all.
Du kommst halt nicht hin. Ja, komm. Ah, dann nimm dein altes Gitter.
Why am I even here? Stronger.
Stay focused.
Okay. Ja, weiß ich doch, immer mit der Ruhe. Okay, jetzt die Ecke. Oh, das tut ganz schön weh. Gut, du brauchst die nächste neue Eisenlanze.
I won? That can't be right. Doubtless.
Oh, du kannst. Ihr geht auf ihn, ihr geht auf ihn. Oh.
too easy. I haven't.
Maybe.
What the fuck? So, jetzt muss ich hier nochmal gucken.
I'll give it my all.
Wir müssen uns tatsächlich ein bisschen zurückziehen.
Here goes.
I'll go.
Aye, aye.
The sun.
Stay focused.
Ready.
I'll cut through.
I did what I had to. Have I?
What should I do?
I'm on it.
Ihr rückt jetzt alle auf. Ja, das tut weh, aber das weiß ich ja. Oh Gott, wie mache ich das denn hier?
It's all. You're weak.
That is that.
this good.
Who's next? I would.
You can.
Oh, Stärke ist das
My
schon.
technique could.
Autsch, das hat weh.
So obvious.
Danke, Mercedes.
I must stay focused. I will get. We'll lend you a hand.
Let's turn the tables.
May my foes someday forgive me. Is such a small.
It's time.
Nein, vorbei.
Let's win this already.
Ich muss ihn ein bisschen aufteilen. So. Damit gewisse Leute sicher sind.
Ineffective. Weak. It's...
Over already?
Too slow.
My technique.
Saw that coming.
Should I have held back?
Ooh.
I must...
This is what a
Who's next?
Sehr schön.
That wasn't my best.
Too easy.
Happenstance can be deadly. So this.
Should I fall back?
So this is...
Much appreciated.
You have my support. Time is now. Over already. Slow.
So. Weh, ey. So.
May my foes someday forgive me.
I'll do my best.
Our strategy is solid.
You saved me.
Ich muss das so machen. Ja, ist okay. habe echt schlechte Level-Ups gerade. Ich muss die irgendwie auf 3 runterkriegen. Machen wir mal so. So. Den hätten wir jetzt besiegt. Gut. Dann nehmen wir das Eisenschwert.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Sehr schön.
You never let me down.
You're amazing.
A change. Much needed.
Give up. I won't.
Harter Kampf. So. Den wollte ich auf jeden Fall noch machen. Und den Rest machen wir ein anderes Mal. Also vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Und wir sehen uns nachher bei Overwatch. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Ciao.